So hi all. So today what I'm planning is to discuss some of the questions based on motion, which is basically based on the equations of motion. You know what? See, when it comes to the chapter number 1, there are number of equations what you have to study. Of that, like more questions will be asked from the equations of motion. So what I'm planning is to discuss around 10 to 12 questions, which is fully based on acceleration and equations of motion question, so that you will get to know how we have to deal these kind of questions. Also in between, I'll be adding some tips to understand how can we find the answer here. Clear? So we can straightly go on to the questions. Okay, so here are our questions. So first one, see, look at this. There is a bus which is actually decreasing its speed from 80 kilometer per hour to 60 kilometer per hour. Ready? In 5 seconds. So whenever we write when we get a question, like before we write the answer, like just understand what are the things given in the question. So here it is, like, see, it is given that it is coming with the speed of 80 kilometer per hour, and then later it goes to 60 kilometer per hour. So what is it? Initial velocity is given, which is u is equal to 80 kilometer per hour, v is equal to 60 kilometer per hour. Okay, and then the time is equal to 5 seconds. Ready? So you have to actually do one more thing here. See, please don't go for the calculations. If you go for the calculations, the answer will be wrong. Why? Because see, look at the units here. This is in hours, this is in seconds, so we can't do any kind of calculations here. So what you have to do is, like, you have to convert this into what to say meter per second. So it is into 5 by 18. Here also you have to multiply into 5 by 18. So why? Because like that is what we do when it comes to the conversion from kilometer per hour to meter per second. If you want to convert from kilometer per hour to meter per second, you have to multiply into 5 by 18. If it is just opposite, it should be 18 by 5. So here you can cancel this 18, and so it will be, this will be 40, half of it will be 40. This will be how much? This will be 9. So you can just do it as like multiplication. It will be 40 into 5 will be 200 by 9. What about this thing? It will be the same thing happens, like here it will be 9, this will be on cancellation, this will be 30, so it will be 30 into 5 will be 150 divided by 9. Okay, so we had to do the division here, then only we can proceed further. Ready? So it is, what is it, 200 divided by 9. So it is 20. It is not 2 it is not possible. 20 it is 2 times, so it is 18. So divided it will be 2, and then remainder it will be 20 again. It is again 2 times. So understand one more thing, listen people, whenever you do this, this is 200 divided by 9, right? So 200 divided by 9 means 200 divided by 10 will be how much? 200 divided by 10 will be 20. So this is 200 divided by 9, a number less than that. So the answer will be little bit greater than 20. Okay, so you should have this idea before you do. If you are getting a wrong answer, you can understand. Clear or not? Okay, so it is 20 again. So it is 20, 2 times we have given. So it is again 18 will be the remainder. So you can, there is no one here, so you can put the point here. So it will be 2 is not possible, so you can put 0 here. So again it will be basically what we understood is, like, it will be, you can put 2 here. So this particular thing goes on. So answer is actually what? 22.2 bar, which we can write it as 22.23 because it goes on. Okay, so it is 22.23 or 23 or like 22 itself. Okay, I can just write big, since it is less than what to say 5, I can write it as 22.22 meter per second. Ready? Now what about 150? Similar thing we had to do. See, this doesn't matter, okay, like even if the decimal point changes to 2, 3 or 2, 2, it doesn't matter. Okay, so now it is like 150 divided by 9. So it is like again 1 time it will be 9, so the remainder will be 6. It is like 60, then it will be again 60 means this is 6 times, so it will be 54, remainder will be 6. So you can put the decimal here, and then it will be 60, again it will be 6 times. So I understood that this will be like, this will be going on. Okay, this will be moving. So we understood that it will be 16.6 bar. it will be 16.6 bar. So you can take, since it is greater than 5, you can take it as 16.67 meter per second. Clear? Now it is okay. Now you can go further. So what is it? We know that acceleration is equal to what? Acceleration is equal to v minus u by t, which is 16.67 minus 22.22 divided by 5. Understand one thing, people. Acceleration can be either positive or negative. It can be either positive or negative. Why? Because see here the initial velocity is greater and the final velocity is smaller than that. So when this comes, then understand that the acceleration becomes negative. Also one more thing is here in the question itself, it is given that it is decreases. Decreases means, so there are certain things what you have to always understand. When an object comes to rest, when an object breaks, then when an speed of a vehicle or a velocity of an object decreases, all the situations actually indicates it is in negative acceleration or retardation. Clear? Clear. So it is will be, so 16.67 minus 22.2, it will be, so this will be around 16.67, so it comes around 5 point something, right? This will be 5, this will be, it comes around 5.5. you have to do the multiplication. Okay, so the answer will be coming around 5.55 or something. Okay, again I have to repeat the same thing. What you have to you can actually approximate, no problem with that. So it will be 5 points, but here one thing is that it is minus 5.5. Okay, it is minus 5.55. so it is very easy now, because like what will be the answer? It will be minus of 1.11, because this is 5.55, right? So it will be minus 1.11 meter per second square. Meter per second square. You got it, right? So this is the kind of question. And one more thing, like usually I may have discussed this question in the classes. See, usually you can expect the kilometer per hour as 36 kilometer per hour, 18 kilometer per hour, 54, 72 and 90. These are the values which generally comes, so that it will be easy for you to do this. Okay, because it can be easily cancelable things. Okay, now we are going to the next question. So what's the next question? A bus starting from rest moves with a uniform acceleration of 0.1 meter per second square for 2 minutes. So we have got, there is a bus starting from rest. So what is rest means? Rest means u is equal to 0 meter per second. Okay, with a uniform acceleration of 0.1 meter per second square. So acceleration is here 0.1 meter per second square. Okay, here your acceleration shouldn't be negative. Why? Because the object starts from rest and it is starting, it has started moving. So here the acceleration should be what? A positive value. Okay, so it's a positive value, and then the time is given. What is it? It is 2 minutes. Understand one thing, why we are writing all these things again. See, one thing is like to give a proper explanation for the answer, and one more thing is like to check whether your things are given in the proper SI units or not. So what about the acceleration, people? What about the acceleration? See, acceleration, it is it is actually the perfect one. Why? Because it is in meter per second, so no problem with that. Now the time is not, so you have to actually understand here, you have to convert there itself. Clear? Well, then only will be like, only if you are writing these things again, then only will understand there is a problem here. So it is 2 minutes, so it will be 2 into 60, which will be 120 seconds. Ready? It will be 120 seconds. Now we have to find what is the speed required. So before we do this, I have to tell you one thing. Please by heart this all equation. It is very necessary for you to study the equations of motion. What are the equations of motion? What is it? It is v is equal to u plus at, and then s is equal to ut plus half at square, and then v square is equal to u square plus 2as. These are the 3 equations what you have to understand. Clear? Only if you are doing with the right way, you will be getting the right answer. Clear? Okay, now going on to see, just make it a little bit better. So v square is equal to u square plus 2as. Understand one thing, people. See here, when it comes to this equation, maybe you may have studied it as v square minus u square. That is also same. Okay, that is also say v square minus u square is equal to 2as. Okay, now which equation can be taken here? So we are having two things here in this question. We are having two things. What are they? So you have to find the speed acquired. You have to find the speed acquired. Basically, understand one thing: speed. Whenever they ask with speed, you can use the equations of motion where like the v comes. Okay, v can be used as speed and velocity. Understand? And s can be used as distance and what to say, distance and displacement. Okay, so here what is it? A, the speed. You have to find the speed. So what is it? You can use the equation v is equal to u plus at. V is equal to u plus at. So what is it here? So it is 0 plus what to say, a is 0.1. It is 0.1 into 120. It is 0.1 into 120, isn't it? So v is equal to u plus 80. So this is what. So on multiplication, you can cancel this -1 because the 0 will be cancelled. So as not -1, this 0.1 can be like multiplied. So it becomes what? Just 12. It becomes 12 meter per second. Ready or not? Okay or not? So this is how we deal it. Now going on next question, we have to find what? We have to find the distance. I have told you, if you are in need of finding the distance, you can use the equation which connects with s. Okay, so understand one thing. So we have two equations where the s is coming. So if the time is given, you can use the second equation. If the time is not given, you can use the third equation. Understood? If the time is given, you can use the second equation. If the time is not given, you can use the third equation. Clear? So you have to use the second equation because the time is given here. So s is equal to ut plus half at square. S is equal to ut plus half at square. So what is it? U means it is again 0 plus half into a is 0.1 into t square is like what? 120 square. Okay, it is 120 square. I actually suggest one thing here. Listen, see, if you are actually without going for the proper multiplication, what is squaring, it will be better if you actually do one thing. What is that? You can just rewrite the things here. So it is half into 0.1 into, better, more than squaring, it will be better if you do right again. So it is 120. Okay, so now here comes some cancellation happening. So this is half, right? This is half and this is 120. So you can actually cancel and it becomes 60. And 0.1 into 6 will be how much? Sorry, 0.1 into 60 will be 6. So you can simply write it as 120 into 6 because 0.1 into 60 will be 6 itself. So now it is just a matter of what 120 into 6. Make it more easier. Okay, so that is why that is the use of writing it all the steps again and again. Okay, so what is it? 120 into 6. So 12 into 6. 12 into 6 is 10 into 6 is 60. 2 into 6 is 12. So 60 plus 12. So it will be 72. So what is it? 72. So it will be 720 meters. What is it? 720 meters. Ready? This is the answer. Clear or not? So this is the way of like finding the answers. Understood? Write the things given in the question and then you have to go accordingly. Clear or not? You have to go accordingly. Okay, so now we can actually go on to the next question. Okay, what's the next question? So we are actually moving on to like the equations of motion from the acceleration. Now we are into the equations of motion. So now let's check what is here happening. So there is a racing car which is having a uniform acceleration of 4 meter per second square. Again, the things given. Okay, what distance will it cover in 10 seconds after the start? After the start, here there is a hint here. So basically there will be too much of hints given in the statements itself. Okay, what is it? They will not give you directly what is initial velocity or something. So u is equal to 0 meter per second. U is equal to 0 meter per second. Ready? And then this is actually acceleration, right? Acceleration is equal to 4 meter per second square. Okay, so now it is actually taking time of, sorry, it is taking a time of how much? T is equal to 10 seconds. Clear? T is equal to 10 seconds. So tell me please, which equation should we take? We have to find the distance which it will cover in 10 seconds. I have told you, like, you have to find the distance, means you have to use which equation? S equation which comes with S, but there are two equations which comes with S. What are they? S is equal to ut plus half ad square, v square is equal to u square plus 2as. Which equation we should use? Here you can use the second equation. Why? Because the time is here. The time is here. Understood? So this is the way we find it. Because like if you go for the second equation, so the third equation, think of you're going for third equation. V square is equal to u square plus 2as. What happens here? See, I don't know this guy. This is what we have to find. We know a. Okay, fine. What about this? This is also fine. But what about v square? We don't know it. If there is two unknowns, we can't do anything with a calculation. Clear? Okay or not? So let's see what is happening here. What is it? S is equal to ut plus half at square. Ut plus half at square. So u is actually initial velocity 0, so you can take it as 0 plus half into 4 into time square is 10. So it will be, now you can do some cancellations here. So what is it? This and this can be cancelled. It will be 2. So it is 2 into 10 square is 100. So it is what? 200. Always understand one thing. If you are finding the distance, you make sure that you are writing what make sure you are writing it in the exact SI units. Okay or not? This is the answer here. Okay, ready or not? So can we move on to the next question? Ready or not? So this is 200 meters. So now next question is here. So what is it here? Calculate the acceleration of the body. You have to find the acceleration of the body, which starts from rest and travels 87.5 meters in 5 seconds. This is the question we have to find. Okay, let's see what is happening here. So here the acceleration of a body has to be found, which starts from the rest. What is it? Rest means what? U is equal to 0 meter per second. U is equal to 0 meter per second. Clear? And then it travels 87.5 meters. So what is it? S is equal to, understand, S is equal to 87.5 meters. S is equal to 87.5 meters, and time given, time is equal to 5 seconds. Okay people, so you have to find what? Acceleration. Now tell me which equation can be taken. V is equal to u plus at. There is acceleration coming. Can we take that? No. Here there we have to select the equation in such a way that you have to check what and all things are given here. What and all things are given here. What are they? See, the thing is here in this particular question, there is u here, s here, and time here. Understand that time is given, so you shouldn't be using the third equation. So it actually goes on to first equation, second equation, and then s is given, so you can go on to the second equation. Clear? You have to find the acceleration, right? So this is to be found. So what is the equation? We understood. This is how we find which equation to be taken. Clear? So what is it? S is equal to ut plus half at square. So what is it? It is 0 plus half into a, I don't know, that is a into t square, 5 square. So this becomes it will be half into a, right? So you have to you know what is s, right? So you can give 87.5 is equal to half into a into what to say 25. So you can do the calculation here itself. So you can take this a to this side, this 2 to this side. It will be 2 into 87.5. This 25 comes into the left side, so it becomes what to say division. So it will be, which is equal to a. Hope you understood what we have done here. I'll repeat. So what is happening here? See, I just gave the values. So it is s is equal to these values. So s is 87.5 and is equal to half into a into 25. Clear? So it will become what actually you have to actually take this 2 here. So this is division, goes on to the left side, it will be multiplication, and this is multiplication, goes on to the left side, it will be division. Okay, so what is the answers here? So let's see what's happening here. So which will be 2 into 87.5. How much it will be? 2 into 87.5. 80 plus 80 is 120. 7.5 plus 7.5, it will be 15. So it will be, so 80 plus 80 is 160, right? 160. So it will be 175. 175 divided by 25 is equal to A, isn't it? 175 divided by 25 will be A. So now this is easy. Now A is equal to what? You can actually cancel 75, it will be 7 times, isn't it? Yes, 150 means it is 6 times, so it is 175 means it will be 7 meter per second square. Okay, it will be 7 meter per second square. Acceleration is equal to 7 meter per second square. And mostly people, you will get questions based on easily cancelable or like this multiples only. Okay, they will not give too much of questions based on what this non-cancelable values and all. Okay, so here is the answer. Hope this is okay for you. Clear? Now going on to the next kind of question. So what is the next question? Let's see. Calculate the acceleration and distance of a body moving with 5 meter per second square. Calculate the acceleration and distance of the body moving with 5 meter per second square, which comes to rest after traveling for 6 seconds. See, comes to rest. See, there are certain things what you have to always look into. See, if, please write this as a tip or something in your notebook, objects starts from rest. Starts from rest. What does it mean? What does it mean? Means u equal to 0 meter per second. Clear or not? This is starts from rest means u is equal to 0 meter per second. Okay, then comes to rest. Comes to rest means v is equal to 0 meter per second. These are the two things which you have to always notice. If the question is given with an object is starting from the rest, then understand that it is actually what? 0 meter per second. What? Initial velocity is 0. Clear? And if an object comes to rest means it is v which is equal to 0 meter per second. So here it is what comes to rest, which is final velocity is equal to 0. Okay people, one more thing here. An object comes to calculate the acceleration and distance of the body moving with 5 meter per second square, which comes to rest after traveling some distance. Okay, so here the final velocity is what? It is 0. Clear? So we can write acceleration is equal to 5 meter per second square. Then time is given, which is equal to 6 seconds. Then what else is given? Then v is equal to 0 meter per second. Actually there is a small problem here. Sorry, there is a small typo error here. See, there is a problem. We calculate the acceleration and distance of the body moving with, okay, so it is not 5 meter per second square. This is, please correct it. Okay, so this is this second square won't be there. The second square will not be here. Okay, so you can just remove it. So basically that means u is given. Sorry, what is it? U is given, which is 5 meter per second. That square will not be there. Okay, I don't know whether it is not possible for me to. Okay, let's see what is happening now. Oh, what is it? Okay. Okay, so now it is okay. Listen now. See, understand one thing. That was I was actually confused here. See, here this acceleration will not be, even if like I was actually looking at the question what was wrong, because if the object wants to comes to rest, then the acceleration should be what? A negative answer, because here an object comes to rest means what? Here acceleration should be negative. Clear or not? So here what is it happening? Acceleration to be found, we have to find the distance, all those things. Okay, so which equation to be taken? See, we have v here, u here, t here. We have the first equation, right or not? So we can take the first equation. What is it? V is equal to u plus at. Okay, v is equal to u plus at. We have our prediction here before we find the answer. Here, since the object is coming to rest, here your final answer should be, the a should be negative for sure. This is our prediction. Let's see whether it comes or not. Okay, so v is how much? V is big 0, which is equal to u is how much? 5 plus a into t is 6. Okay or not? It is this one. And now going on, so I'll take this 5 to this side. It will be, what is it? This will be minus 5 is equal, because 5 comes to this side, it will be minus 5, right? So minus 5 is equal to a into 6. Minus 5 is equal to a into 6. Clear? So a will be how much? It will be minus 5 by 6. It will be minus 5 by 6. Clear? 5 by 6 meter per second square. Anyway, the answer is going to be less than 1 because it is 5 by 6, and I'll just keep the value as it is because like we have to do more things now. Okay, so this is acceleration. Is it negative or not, people? Yes, it is negative. Ready? Now going on to the next question. Okay, so what is the next thing what you have to find here? You have to find the distance of the body. You have to find the distance of the body. Okay, so which equation can be taken? See, here we have u here, t here, v here, everything is here. So you can use a first equation or the second equation, both are fine. So let's see. Okay, one more tip I have to tell you is, when your equation is not the equation, when the question comes in which like your final velocity is equal to 0, final velocity is equal to 0, I prefer you people to take the third equation, v square is equal to u square plus 2as, because v square will become 0 because final velocity is 0. Clear? So I actually prefer you people to take the equation number 3 for this particular things whenever the final velocity comes to 0. Also one more thing, things should be there. Okay, so in this case I am taking the third equation for the first time. We are doing the third equation for this today's session, right? So let's see, what is it? V square is equal to u square plus 2as. So this is 0, which is equal to 5 square plus 2 into a is how much? Minus 5 by 6. Okay, into s. Okay, now let's make it more easier. This 25. Okay, this is 5 square, right? You can make this as 25. So 25 plus 2 into minus 5 by 6 into s. Make this 25 to this side. It will be minus 25 is equal to, you can actually cancel this 2 and 3. So you can cancel this 2 things. This 2, it will be 3. So it will be going on, it will be minus, so this 25 is right now this side, it will be minus 5 by 3. It is minus 5 by 3 into s. So things has become very easier now. What is it happening? So this becomes s is equal to, I'm just shifting everything. Okay, this goes to this side, this comes this side. So what it will be? It will be minus 25 into 3 divided by minus 5. Okay, so here it becomes, it will be what, cancelling this minus and minus, it can be cancelled, and then what to say, before itself we can cancel this because there is a negative and negative in the left side. Okay, so this will be 5 times, it will be 5 into 3, which is 15 meters. This will be 15 meters. The answer becomes 15 meters. Ready or not, people? Okay or not? So this is the way we find it. So you will get around 3 to 4 marks for this kind of question, where you are finding one equation, one answer with the equations of motion, next one also with the equations of motion. So what and all things we have noticed here? See, one thing is given here. See, listen, only 2 values are given here. What is it? The initial velocity, also the time. With that, like in the statement, it was like indirectly given comes to rest. So that is why we actually took it as v is equal to 0. If 2 values are given, we can't do anything. There should be a minimum of 3 values given. So maybe most of the situations it will be given in the statements. Understood? Okay, so we can go on to the next kind of question. Okay, so next is, a car travels at a speed of 40 km per hour. It is traveling at a speed of 40 km per hour. So what is it happening? Let's see here, for 2 hours. Okay, let's see. So here it is, u is equal to 40 km per hour, v is equal to 60 km per hour, and the time taken is how much? t is equal to, sorry, here the time given is t is equal to 2 hours. Here t is equal to what to say 3 hours. Okay, so what is the average speed of the car during the entire journey? That is the question given. So what is the equation for finding the average speed of a vehicle? It is actually average speed is equal to total distance divided by total time. And is the total distance given here? No, the total distance is not given here, but you have to find what? You have to find the distance, and then you have to do it. Clear? So since the speeds are given here, you can actually take, since the speed are given here, so u is given and the time is given, right? So we know speed is equal to distance by time. Of that, distance is equal to speed into time, isn't it? Speed into time. So what is it given here? It will be 40 into, what is the fastest distance covered? It will be 40 into time is 2 hours, so which will be equal to 80 kilometers will be traveled. This car has traveled how much? It has traveled a distance of 80 kilometers. Ready? Now next one, let's talk about the d2, which will be s into t again, which will be 60 into 3, which will be, this will be 60 into 3, which will be 180 kilometers. Clear or not? So we have found the distance traveled by the object. So we understood that total distance is equal to d1 plus d2, which is equal to 80 plus 180, which will be 260. It will be 260 kilometers. Now moving on, we have to find the average speed. It is very important that you have to write the equations again, even if you know. Total distance traveled divided by total time, which is equal to 260 divided by the total time is how much? It is 2 hours and 3 hours. So on adding, it will be 5. It will be 5. Okay or not? So this is what it comes. Total average distance is equal to 260 divided by 5. Okay, now it is easy. Now what is it? See here, this given is what are the things given here? See here, you just want to divide it, then you will be getting what? The average speed. Clear? So let's see what is happening. So it is 250 by, say it is very simple actually. So it is 250 divided by 5 is how much? 250 divided by 5 is how much? It will be 50, isn't it? So here then remainder will be 10. 10 by 5 is how much? 2. So what is it? The answer becomes 260 divided by 5. It will be 52 will be the answer. The answer will be 52 will be the answer. 52 kilometer per hour. Okay or not? This is how we actually find the answer. Average speed is equal to 260 divided by 5, which is equal to 52 kilometer per hour. Ready? Okay or not? Okay or not? So now maybe you will be having a confusion. Why can't we use the other equation? This u plus v divided by 2. This equation always come to play whenever these only two velocities are given where the time is not given. The time is not given. Okay, if the velocities are like equal in the equal interval of time, then you can use the other one. Okay, see for example, like first half it is taken this speed, second half this speed, so you can use u plus v divided by 2. Okay, now going on to the next question. So we have around 6 more questions, so let's make it a little bit fast. A body is moving with this velocity of 12 meter per second. So u is equal to 12 meter per second. U is equal to 12 meter per second, comes to rest. So what is it? V is equal to 0 meter per second, and then S is given, which is 18 meters. What was the acceleration? U is there, V is there, S is there. time is not here. Time is not here. One more important thing here, the v is equal to 0. Tell me please which equation you have to take. You have to use the equation number 3, which is it v square is equal to u square plus 2as. We have to use the equation v square is equal to u square plus 2as. Ready people? So now what is it happening? So it is 0 is equal to 12 square plus 2 into a into 18, isn't it? It will be 2 into a into 18, isn't it? So this is what we have to do. So it will be see here the object is coming to rest. Your acceleration should be negative here. Your acceleration should be negative. If the acceleration is not coming negative, then answer is wrong. Clear? Okay or not? So let's see what is happening here. So this will be 12 square. 12 square will be how much? 144 plus 2 into, okay, you can just make it as 2 into 18 can be written as what? 36, right? So 36a. So this particular 144 goes to this side. It will be minus 144 is equal to 36a. A is equal to minus 144 divided by 36. Okay, minus 144 divided by 36. 36 plus 36 is how much it is? 72, isn't it? And 72 plus 72 is actually how much? 144. So it is what you can actually what to say, cancel these two values. It will be what? 4. What is it? It will be 4. So it will be minus 4 meter per second square. Did I told you before itself? The answer should become what? Negative. Okay, so going on next question. I will be little bit fast because like we have done some questions based on this. A body starts from rest. What is it? U is equal to 0 meter per second square. Body starts from rest and moves with a uniform acceleration of 4 meter per second square. A is equal to 4 meter per second square until it travels a distance of 800 meters. So S is given, which is 800 meters. Find the final velocity. It is not find the final velocity, it is find the final velocity. Ready? So how can you find this? So here the U is there, A is there, S is there. You have to find the V. So here you can use the third equation because no other way of like doing with the second equation or the first equation, because time is not given. If there is two unknowns, we can't do anything. So what is it? V square is equal to u square plus 2as. Of that u is 0, so 0 plus 2 into 4 into 800. So it is what? It is actually not very easy to do, because like it will be 2 into 4 is 8, 8 into 800. Okay, 8 into 800. So 8 into 8, I know it is 6400. What is it? We got v square is equal v square is equal to 6400. Okay, and when we had to find the final velocity, right? So v is equal to root of 6400. So what will be root 64 is how much? 8. Okay, and then it will be root of 600, and then it can be written as root 64 into 100, right? Root 64 into 100, right or not? So it will be how much? It will be root 64 is 8, 8 into 10. It will be 80 will be the answer. It will be 80 meter per second will be the answer. Clear or not? So this is the answer. Okay or not? Okay. So now the body starts from rest, right? Okay, fine. Now a driver of a car traveling along a straight road with a speed of 72 kilometer per hour, kmph, kilometer per hour. Okay, so driver driving along a straight road means with a speed of u is equal to 72 kilometer per hour. Observe a signboard which gives a speed limit to be 5 meter per second. Sorry, 54 meter per second, kilometer per hour. Okay, so it is like v should be how much? 54 kilometer per hour. The signboard is 70 meter ahead. Okay, so it is like it is for a okay, let it be like there is a car here. Okay, and let it be there is a signboard here kept. So here the object is actually traveling at a speed of 72. and when reaching here, it has to be the signboard indicate it is to be 54. It is to be 54, and here the distance between these 2 points is how much? It is given, which is equal to 70. Most probably we will be in need of finding the time taken. Let's see, I have not completed reading it. Okay, so now when the driver applies the brake, calculate the acceleration of the car which is causing. Okay, we had to find the acceleration actually. So this is the thing. So we have S here, V here, U here. S here, V here, U here means no chance of getting the first equation or second equation. See, understand one thing, time is not that. You go for the third equation. So what is it here? We understood that we have done in the class that 72 km/h is basically into 5 by 18. It becomes how much? 20 meter per second. This becomes how much? 54 becomes 15 meter per second. So then S is given how much? S is 70 meters. So V square is equal to U square plus 2AS. Understand one thing here, the object is coming from 72 km to 54. The acceleration should be negative. Okay, so what is V square? So it is 15 square is equal to 20 square plus 2 into A into 70, isn't it? 2 into A into 70. Okay, so which will be 15 square is how much? It is 225 equal to 400. It will be 15 square is 225 is equal to 400 plus what to say? Let me make some space more here to do the question. Plus 2 into, so you can just write it as 140. It is 140 into A. It is 140 into A. So in the next step it becomes 225 minus 400 is equal to 140A, isn't it? Becomes 140A. So what is 225 minus 400? It will be 175, isn't it? Minus 175 is equal to 140A, isn't it? Minus, so here acceleration has become negative. Okay, so acceleration is equal to how much? It is minus 175 divided by 140 meter per second square. I am not doing the final answer because we are in short of time. So acceleration is equal to minus 175 by 140. Anyway, the answer becomes close to 1 point something. 1 point minus 1 point something. Understand, here answer becomes minus 1 point something. Okay, even if you are completing the answer till up this, you will get the maximum of the score. Okay, clear? Now going on to the next kind of question. This is a train traveling at a speed of 90 km/h. Train is actually traveling at a speed of 90 km/h. So what is it? U is equal to 9 km/h. I'll just convert into meter per second now itself because mostly the time comes in seconds. So what is it? 90 km/h is like 25 meter per second. Brakes are applied so as to produce a uniform acceleration. So acceleration is equal to 0.5 meter per second square. It is minus brakes means minus. Okay, how far the train will go before it is brought to rest? So V is equal to 0. V is equal to 0. We can't use in this particular equation. See here, V is given which is actually equal to 0, and then acceleration is given, U is given. Okay, so we have to find the time here. We have to find the time here. So what is the way in finding this answer here? So V is there, U is there, A is there, time to be found. Okay, so let's see what so we can use the first equation, right? So what is it? V is equal to U plus AT. So what is it? 0 is equal to U is how much? It is 25 plus it is 0.5 into T minus 0.5 into T. So make this into this side, it will be 0.5 into T because this minus becomes plus. It is equal to 25, isn't it, people? So here it will be how much? The time will be time becomes how much? Time is equal to 25 divided by 0.5. 25 divided by 0.5, isn't it? So what we will be getting is, you have to multiply here into 10 into 10 into 10. So it becomes 250 divided by 5, right? So this can be cancelled, this is 50, so it will be 50. Okay, so the time is found, like, which is t is equal to 50 seconds. Now actually there is something which you have to notice. See, here you have to find how far the train will go, how far the train will go before it is about to rest. Now we have found the time which is equal to 50 seconds. 50 seconds will be taken for this object to reach it to rest. Now you have to find the time. No, sorry, the time, not the distance. So it is s is equal to ut plus half into at square. S is equal to ut plus half at square, which is u is how much? U is 25 into 50, isn't it? 25 into 50, and plus half into a is how much? A is equal to minus 0.5 minus 0.5 into again 50 square. That is 25 into 50 plus half into minus 0.5 into 50 square, right? Okay, so what we can do is, again we had to shorten it, so it is 25 into 5 is 125, so it will be 1250, isn't it? 25 into 5 is 125, again 0, it is 1250 plus half of, so this is minus 0.5 minus 0.5 into, I am writing 50 as like 50 square. Okay, 50 into 50. Okay, 50 into 50. So what becomes this half? I'll make it with another color, so it will be half and half gone, it will be 25. It will be 25. And what about this thing? This will become 5, because this 5, it goes, when it comes multiplied with the other one, it will be 1250 plus this half, and this becomes 25, right? So this will be 25 into this 0.5 into 50. 0.5 into 50, I'm cancelling this 0 so that we can multiply it as 5 into 5. It is what? Minus 5 into 5. Minus 5 into 5. So it becomes 1250 plus 25 into 25 again, isn't it? 25 into 25, isn't it? So it will be minus of 625. It will be minus of 625. I'll repeat again. See, if you have a confusion here, see, this is 0.5. 0.5 into 10 is how much? 5, isn't it? So this 5 into what to say, this 5, it will be minus 25. Okay, minus this one will be coming. Okay, so it will be 25 into minus 25 will be minus 625, and then you had to add both of them. You know what? 625 plus 625 is actually 1250. So this will be, the answer will become minus 6, sorry, not minus, sorry, plus 625. 625 meters is the answer. The answer becomes 625. Okay, so this particular train will be traveling 624 meters. Clear or not? This is how we find the answer. Clear? Now we can go on to the next question. So what is it? A stone is thrown vertically upward, okay, with a velocity of 5 meter per second. So initial velocity is equal to 5 meter per second. Okay, and then what is given here? If the acceleration of the stone during this motion is how much? 10 meter per second square. So acceleration is given, which is equal to 10 meter per second square in downward direction. In downward direction, see, actually what is it? You are throwing an object up, so acceleration is in opposite direction. So here the acceleration should be taken was, it should be taken as negative. Understand one thing, if you're throwing an object upwards, you are actually throwing an object in the opposite direction of the gravitational force. So here the object is moving upwards even though the acceleration is opposite. That is why the object slows down. Okay, so that is why you have to write it is acceleration, which is equal to minus 10. Okay, now see, you have to find what will be the height attained by this stone. There is a very important thing what you have to understand here. See, whenever you are talking about a height attained by an object, here at maximum height, the velocity, think of like you are throwing something, this goes upward, and maximum height it stops and then come back, isn't it? It will be thrown, and then the velocity will be decreasing, and then at the end, at the top of the maximum height, it will be what? 0. Then it goes down, right or not? Clear? So we understood at maximum height v is equal to 0 meter per second. V is equal to 0 meter per second. Ready? And then how much time it will take to reach ground. Okay, so this is what we have to find. So we have to find the time. So we have U here, A here, V here. You have to find the T. I hope you understood why we are writing all these things. Then only we'll get an idea what to be found. So we know what is it. We know V is equal to U plus AT. V is equal to U plus AT. Okay, so what is V? V is equal to 0, and then U is how much? U is equal to 5 meter per second. Okay, not need of M, plus minus 10 into T. Minus 10 into T. Clear? So we can write 5 is equal to, this becomes minus 5, right? Minus 5 is equal to minus 10T. Minus 5 is equal to minus 10T. So this minus and minus can be cancelled. So T is equal to, we can say T is equal to what? You can say T is equal to 5 by 10. T is equal to 5 by 10. So what will be the answer? It will be 0.5 seconds. We got the time as 0.5 seconds. Okay, so we have found the time now. So now what is to be found? You have to also find height of the object. Height to be found. So we have got the what time now. So we have to find the height. So we can use the equation number 2, which is it S is equal to ut plus half AT square. S is equal to ut plus half AT square. Clear? So what is it? U is equal to 5 into time is 0.5 plus what is it? It will be half into A is how much? Minus 10 into T is how much? 0.5 the whole square. 0.5 the whole square. Ready? Okay or not? Then going on to next step, it is 5 into 0.5. 5 into 0.5 means you can multiply 5 into 5, it is 25. Then keep the decimal to left one position, it will be 2.5. It will be 2.5 plus half into 10. So you can cancel this, it will be minus 5. So it will be minus 5 into the same thing, 0.5 whole square means what? It will be, what it will be? It will be 0, see this will be 5, right? See this will be, wait, 0.5 into 0.5. Okay or not? It will be 2.5 plus minus 5 into 0.5 into 0.5. It becomes again smaller value. So it will be 2.5. On adding, multiplying all those things, it is 5 into 0.5 means it will be 2.5 again. And then 2.5 into 0.5. It will be how much? It will be again decreasing. So it will be 1.25. It will be 1.25. Okay, this will be negative. This will be negative. So 2.5 plus minus 1.25. See what is it actually? See it is 0.05 into 0.5. It will be 0.025. Isn't it? And then you have to multiply into 5. So it will be 1.25. It will be 125, right? 5 into 25 will be 125. So just like taking the decimals, it will be minus 1.25. And you know this is like the double of it. So the answer becomes 1.25 meters. The answer becomes 1.25 meters. This is the answer. This much height will be attained by the object. Clear? This is how we deal this kind of questions. Clear or not? Okay, so now we go for like the next kind of question. So let's see what it is. Okay, so this is the last question for the session. So what is it? A ball starts from rest and rolls down 16 meters. Okay, so this is actually a ball is there in the state of rest, and then it is rolling how much meters? 16 meters. Okay, now what are the informations given here, people? So U is given. So what is it? U is given, which is equal to 0 meter per second. U is given, which is equal to 0 meter per second. Okay or not? And then it is rolling how much meters? It is rolling 16 meters. So S is equal to 16 meters. Down in an inclined plane, and for how much minutes? It is for 4 seconds. So not minutes, 4 seconds. So time is equal to 4 seconds. What is the acceleration of the ball? What is the acceleration of the ball? You have S here, T here, U here. We have to find the acceleration. So here, see, U is here, S is here, T is here, A is there. So you have to find acceleration. Can we use the first equation? V is equal to U plus AT. There are two unknowns. V we don't know. Okay. Can we take second equation? Yes, we can use the second equation. So what is it? let's take the second equation. So what is it? S is equal to ut plus half at square. S is equal to ut plus half at square. Okay, so what is u? It is 0. 0 plus half into a is how much? A we have to find, into t square, it is 4 square. Okay, so it will be half in s we know already, right? So you can write 16 is equal to half into a into 16. So we can do one thing, because 4 square is what? 16, right? So you can cancel this. This will be 8. This will be 8, right or not? So we can find a as, a will be, this will be 16 by 8 is equal to a. It will be 16 by 8 will be a, right or not? So it will be a is equal to how much? You know, a will be equal to 2 meter per second square. A will be equal to 2 meter per second square. Ready? Understood or not? So this is what a is. Okay, now we have to find more things here. What is the velocity of the ball at the top, at the bottom of the incline? You have to find the velocity here. So since u, t, a, everything is there with us, we can use the very easy equation. V is equal to u plus at. V is equal to u plus at. So what is u here? U given is actually 0. Again, a is 2 meter per second, which we have got from this question, and into time is how much? 4 seconds. So it will be 2 into 4, it will be 8 meter per second. It will be 8 meter per second. So this is the way we have to find the answer. Clear or not? So these are the set of questions. I think we have done around, let me check. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 and 12 questions. So we have done around 12 questions, which is fully based on what? Equations of motion. Understand one thing, you will be having more weightage for the equations of motion from the first chapter. So these are the questions basically coming from this. We'll be having many more questions to do in the next coming sessions also, but like for completing more number of questions in this in the discussion, classroom discussion, we have done this particular session. So hope this session may help you. If you find any questions difficult in this particular session, like what you have to do is, like, please do ask me doubts in the offline session, so that you can clear it. And one more thing what I have to tell you is, like, see, always be careful with this kind of things. What? This kind of values, maybe like you will be given with the certain things. These are certain things what you have to always notice. Okay, these particular things. And then there are certain things what you have to understand. See, if you are throwing something at maximum height, velocity is equal to 0. Clear? Velocity is equal to 0. And then one more thing what you have to understand is, like, I have certain equations what I have to tell you. So this is the thing. See, if this is the thing, people, if you are talking about final velocity, if an object comes to rest, final velocity is equal to 0, use which equation? Use the equation v square is equal to u square plus 2as. V square is equal to u square plus 2as. Use this equation. If v is a value which is greater than which is not 0, you can use the other equations. Ready? Now one more thing what you have to understand is, if t is not given, if t is not given, use which equation? The same equation, v square is equal to u square plus 2as. If t is given, use the equation s is equal to ut plus half at square. Okay, you use the equation s is equal to ut plus half at square, or which equation? V is equal to u plus at. Okay or not? This is the two things what you have to understand when it comes to the time given. Ready? In other situations, you can say object comes to rest means v is equal to 0. If v is equal to 0, use the third equation. That will be better, because like the v term will be 0, so v square will be again 0. So these are things we have to always understand. Okay, so these are the things, like maybe like when it comes to the other regular sessions, we'll discuss more things about this thing. Okay, so that is all about the equations of motion from the chapter number 1. Okay, so thank you.